Welcome to Before the Council, a reading of the Revere City Council agenda for the meeting of Monday, May 1st, 2017. Coverage begins at 5 p.m. with the Zoning Committee, chaired by Councilor Jessica A. Giannino, along with Councilors Patrick M. Keefe, Jr., Joanne M. McKenna, John F. Powers, George J. Rotondo, and Anthony T. Zambuto. They have 4 items on their agenda. First, pursuant to Council Order 17-113, this is regarding the motion presented by Councilor Rotondo that the City of Revere have a 3-month moratorium on large-scale residential construction in the PDD1, PDD2, RC1, RC2, RC3, GB1, and TED district zoning. Second, pursuant to Council Order 17-124, this is regarding the motion presented by Councilor Rotondo that current residential zoning be changed so that new construction of properties proposing 20 or more units be required to have 2 parking spaces for each unit within the city. Third, pursuant to Council Order 17-132, this is regarding the motion presented by Councilor Rotondo that the city amend the zoning ordinances to mandate a minimum of 25% of all units built in Revere be affordable housing, whether these units are affordable rentals or for purchase. Further, that 10% of these units be designated for veterans. Additionally, that the remaining 15% be dedicated affordable for residents 55 years and older. And fourth, pursuant to Council Order 17-133, this is regarding the motion presented by Councilor Pass, the Council President, that the Mayor requests the City Planner or Site Plan Review Committee to draft a zoning ordinance for the City Council to establish a 6-month moratorium on billboards to allow the city to conduct a zoning study on the placement and/or reconstruction of billboards, also to include electronic billboards. At 6 p.m., we move on to the Revere City Council meeting, which begins with a salute to the flag, the roll call of the members, and the approval of the journal of the regular meeting of March 27th, 2017, and the approval of the journal of the regular meeting of April 3rd, 2017. Pursuant to Council Order 17-130, motion presented by Councilor Rotondo that the City Council award certificates of merit to registered nurses Adrienne McGuire and Risa Ferrara for saving the life of a child at the Garfield School. Under public hearings, pursuant to Council Order 17-138, this is a hearing called as ordered on the application of Bellevue Revere, LLC, 72 Squire Road, Unit 2, Revere, Massachusetts, seeking permission from the Revere City Council to construct an 8-unit townhouse development on Lot 5, Bellevue Avenue, and extend Bellevue Avenue as a private way to service said townhouse development. Pursuant to Council Order 17-139, the hearing has been called as ordered on the application of Adriana Galliano and Horatio Yaramillo, 52 Bennington Street, Revere, Massachusetts, seeking permission from the Revere City Council to modify a non-conforming 3-family dwelling by converting the basement into 3 additional bedrooms for expanded living area at number 52 Bennington Street in Revere, Massachusetts. Pursuant to Council Order 17-140, hearing called as ordered on the application of Robert Inello, 727 Revere Beach Parkway, Revere, Massachusetts, seeking permission from the Revere City Council to construct a 2nd-story addition to an existing non-conforming structure and non-conforming use for the purpose of using the 2nd story as a self-storage warehouse within the RB district at number 727 Revere Beach Parkway, Revere, Massachusetts. Pursuant to Council Order 17-141, hearing has been called as ordered on the application of Robert Inello, 727 Revere Beach Parkway, Revere, Massachusetts, relative to an amendment of the zoning ordinances of the City of Revere as follows. An ordinance further amending the zoning ordinances of the City of Revere Section 1, Title 17 of the revised ordinances of the City of Revere, and the zoning map provided by Section 17.12.020 of said title are hereby amended to change the zoning district designation of property known and numbered as 727 Revere Beach Parkway, assessed as 731 Revere Beach Parkway, Units 1 and 2, parcel identification numbers 15-216B-6A-1 and 15-216B-6A-2, from the residential B district to the general business district, veto by mayor. Pursuant to Council Order 17-122, this is regarding the motion presented by Councilor Patch that the mayor be requested in the case of all power outages to provide status updates via the reverse 911 system to the affected neighborhoods. That's followed by committee reports, which is followed by communications pursuant to Council Order 17-142. This is a communication from John Santayusanio requesting to speak to the council regarding Councilors Keefe and Rotundo. Pursuant to Council Order 17-143, this is a communication from the mayor requesting a residency waiver for Tab Bandweight, Public Safety Information Technology Professional. Pursuant to Council Order 17-144, Arlington Police Chief Fred Ryan will update the City Council on the Police Chief Assessment Center plan and process. Pursuant to Council Order 17-145, this is a communication from the mayor requesting an amendment to the revised ordinances of the City of Revere relative to purchasing. Pursuant to Council Order 17-146, this is a communication from the mayor relative to owner-occupied residential tax exemption for senior citizens. Pursuant to Council Order 17-147, this is a communication from the mayor relative to various transfer requests. Pursuant to Council Order 17-148, this is a communication from the Director of Finance relative to the contract for Bay State Wind Supply water meter installation. Pursuant to Council Order 17-149, this is a communication from the Director of Finance relative to the establishment of a capital improvement stabilization fund and transfer from free cash. Motions. Pursuant to Council Order 17-150, this is a motion presented by Councilor Powers and Council President Haas, that the mayor contact the owners of Wonderland and make arrangements to meet with the City Council relative to the parking situation and to discuss the special permit that was issued in July of 2015. Pursuant to Council Order 17-151, this is a motion presented by Councilor Janino that the City Council issue a certificate of appreciation to Bianco and Sons for being in business for 50 years. Pursuant to Council Order 17-152, this is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the city solicitor, the chief of police, and members of the gang unit meet to discuss classification within the gang book and criteria to be considered a gang member. Pursuant to Council Order 17-153, this is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the City of Revere look into the feasibility of mandating all restaurants with a public bathroom to have a first aid kit that contains Narcan. Pursuant to Council Order 17-154, this is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the mayor requests the principals of the Carnival Company, Showcase Cinemas, and the chief of police to appear before the Revere City Council to talk about the alleged shooting during Easter at Showcase Cinema facility and Carnival area. Pursuant to Council Order 17-155, this is a motion presented by Councilors Morabito and McKenna that the mayor requests the License Commission to ban fiesta shows from attaining a license permit to host a carnival at the Showcase Cinemas due to the consistent violence that has occurred this past week and in years prior. Pursuant to Council Order 17-156, this is a motion presented by Council President Haas, Councilor McKenna, and Councilor Morabito that the mayor request inspectional services to contact the owners of McMacken Field to ensure that the property is thoroughly sprayed for mosquitoes due to the standing water. Pursuant to Council Order 17-157, this is a motion presented by Councilor Powers that the mayor direct the Department of Public Works to replace the street signs for Maggie Road and Putnam Road. Pursuant to Council Order 17-158, this is a motion presented by Councilor McKenna and Council Vice President Keefe that the mayor requests the Massachusetts Department of Transportation to clean up the embankments along Allen O'Brien Bridge on both sides of the bridge. The enormous amount of litter is an eyesore for both Revere and Chelsea. Pursuant to Council Order 17-159, this is a motion presented by Councilor McKenna that the mayor requests inspectional services to require Sullivan Tire, Majestic Auto, the Full House Barbecue, and Alliance Capital to place a silk fence with haw stacks along their properties to stop litter and debris from falling into Green Creek, which abuts their properties. Secondly, that the mayor requests inspectional services to have the owner of Stop and Shop property replace the missing fence at the entrance of Tomasello Way, Green Creek, to stop the flow of shopping carts from going into the creek. Pursuant to Council Order 17-160, this is a motion presented by Councilor Novoselsky and Councilor McKenna that the mayor requests the arborist from National Grid to appear before the Revere City Council to discuss the horrendous pruning of trees throughout the city. And finally, pursuant to Council Order 17-161, this is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the city examine how, if possible, to expedite the purchase order process. For example, it should not take a month for any person in city government to purchase a camera, laptop, and/or any other product under $1,500 for the operation of government. And this has been before the council. A reading of the Revere City Council agenda for the meeting of Monday, May 1st, 2017. I'm Rick Promise, and I'll see you at the council.